I think it's been an amazing career with an unbelievable footprint when you sort of look back on it. It's filled with critical success, indie success, massive blockbuster success. This gentleman has $2 billion in box office to his name. You direct films, you direct television, shows like Community and True Detective. You direct commercials. You pioneered narrative in the VR space with your short film Help that just won 2 Gold Lions at Cannes. You have your own YouTube channel, your own production company, your own branded entertainment company. Do you ever sleep? So let me ask you this. What drives your intense desire to diversify?
I think just to grow, you know. I mean, I remember very clearly, 2001, it was that moment where the 10 credit cards are on the coffee table, and I kind of felt like, all right, I get this one shot, let's go for it. And so, every time we do something, I kind of always go back to that moment, and these opportunities that are out there, for me, it's about just trying to grow every day, and putting, sometimes being in really kind of scary spots. I mean, I remember when you called and said, hey, we're doing the show Community, come and shoot a couple episodes. And it was so exciting because, at that point, this is a business where, I had just done the fast movies and everyone thinks it's action. And so it's so refreshing to have the opportunity for you to even, call me and say, hey, let's try some comedy. And I had such a great time doing those 3 episodes, and I grew probably more in doing those 3 episodes than by any other period.
Well, you directed a seminal episode of the show, which I think ended up shifting the show in a different direction. It was a paintball episode, and basically we were spoofing action movies. So it was a community. It was the first paintball episode, and it was early on in season 1, or near the end of season 1. But it sort of shifted the direction of the show, where we started to embrace more genre spoofing. So I think it was. Taking those kinds of risks lead to really compelling ideas, and it ended up shaping the next 4.5 seasons of that show. I think something that'd be interesting for the audience to hear is what do you think is the most essential motivating factor for you in choosing a project or in choosing what you're going to put your creative energy into with so many diverse interests? What is it that motivates you?
I mean, I think it really is the environment you want to be in. I think creatively, the characters. I love going 24/7. I love being in production and doing something because then I don't have to do anything else. And I think it's an emotional relationship with the characters and with the journey you're about to go on and the themes you want to explore, and but on top of that, I think the other thing that's very important is the people you want to be around with. That's something that I know is a luxury and something that you have to earn, but that's something very important to me, because if I'm going to put in that kind of effort, I want everybody around me to be of the same mindset, and I think sometimes when the budgets get bigger and bigger, there's a tendency to have more cooks in the kitchen, and I think, it's very important to me that, I don't care if it's, 250, whatever the budget is, that at the end of the day, it's the same as if we're making a $200,000 credit card movie.
Well, it's good because it segues well into the next question, which, family and multiculturalism are, I think, extremely important themes to you in your work. Can you talk about why that is?
It always bothered me when I was growing up, or actually when I was trying to raise money for Better Like Tomorrow, and it always came back people saying, hey man, you can't make a movie with Asian American leads because nobody's gonna watch it. And I had to ask them, well, why? And they said, well, they can't relate, it doesn't look like them. And I'm like, well, I grew up, I can relate to Rocky Balboa, it doesn't look like me, it doesn't make any sense. And I think at the end of the day, it was I feel like if there's an opportunity and if it's right, I just want to make movies that have the best talent on the screen.